And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Toronto. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, there's the Bulls, 8 games out.
And for the Raptors, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. Big can out there with Barnes. And it's quickly in at the point guard. And for Chicago, White on the wing along with Okoro. Buzelis out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
Quickly the pass to Big Cat. Back to quickly. It's stolen by Jones. Now here's Okoro. Pass to White. Smith outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Toronto. Big Cat, the pass to Ingram. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
And White kicks to Smith. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to Okoro. Pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics. Out to Barrett. And Toronto turns it over again. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, for the Raptors, they've done a great job of just staying in their lane, following their game plan and remaining as consistent as anyone, which can be encouraging moving forward.
Jones, the pass to Smith. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Barnes. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Pass to Jones. And here's Smith. Outside White. Smith sets the pick for White. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Ingram passes to Barrett. The shot comes out. White with the defensive effort. Down low.
And so far, Jalen Smith has proven to be a quality role player. This guy works his tail off both ends.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Smith. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Quickly the pass to Big Cat. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Smith, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, so quick, so twitchy. Jalen Smith, go ahead.
Barnes outside.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Outside, White. Buzelis, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Here's Big Cat. He has 7. Back to Quickly. From outside the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. White with it. Now guarded by Big Cat. Back to White. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pass to Barnes. And he banks in the layup.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 3-point lead. Out to Smith for the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Barrett. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Bounce pass Ingram. Barnes looking around. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown. Barnes has got 5.
Oh, my goodness. What an answer from Scotty Barnes. Drills the comeback triple. Stop it.
Now, here is Smith. Defense right on him. Outside, Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Raptors trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Big Cat. Back to Quickly. It's stolen by Jones. Here's White. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Raptors with some changes. Little comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Grady Dick subbed in for R.J. Barrett. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Detroit Pistons. And White kicks to Jones. Jones with the screen on Ingram. Okoro passes to White. Shot clock at 5. Smith sets the pick for White. Traps in the tray. White's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
A volume three-point shooter. You have to expect White to connect on those looks from the outside.
Fade away. Big Cat can't hit.
Oh, my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look, and you can't complete it.
Here's Okoro. Nice D from Big Cat.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest. Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Chicago leading by 3. Smith with a screen on Dick. White dishes to Smith. Jones kicks to Okoro. Pass to Buzelis. Shoots it up. He can't get that one.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Buzelis. And Jones has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. And now an 8-point Bulls lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now, here's Okoro after the miss from Big Cat. Jones, the pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Right wing, beyond the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Big Cat. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Ingram. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Dick.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Big Cat. Light covering. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Now, Buzelis. Takes it inside. That one goes. Count it. Buzelis has got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jones against Quickly. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, solid IQ play right there from Emmanuel Quickly.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Pass to Okoro. Back to Jones. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far. They'll do it this too.
Substitution on the court.
Williams is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's Jones. And it's White in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Boy, that comfort level from three-point territory, that is something R.J. Barrett's continued to work on.
Outside Williams. This one for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Big Cat out to Barrett. Inside, here's Big Cat. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And the Raptors with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Quickly the pass to Big Cat. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Okoro. Big Cat with the rebound. Big Cat's got his 4th rebound in this one. Quickly looking it over. Here's Big Cat. Ingram outside. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Rejected by Ingram. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
One thing you know about Jakob Poeltl, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Make some noise for yours.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Dosunmu. Bulls have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Okoro. Now White. Smith with a screen on Barrett. White. The Bulls with another miss.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Barrett the pass to Big Cat. Quickly kicks to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Nice move. Good. Ingram's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
White finds Okoro. Here's Big Cat, covered by Okoro. Here's Big Cat, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the inside, shot to stop the run. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. Toronto's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Poeltl takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Poeltl's got the lead back up to 2 now for the Raptors. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for Toronto.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Big Cat gets the bucket. Big Cat's got 8 here in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Chicago has possession. 4-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Pass to Buzelis. From outside, off the mark. Toronto shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Quickly the pass to Big Cat, and the layup's good off the glass. And now a 6-point Raptor lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Chicago shooting it pretty well, close to 50%.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
Rebound by the Bulls. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's White. We saw him with 19 points his last outing, and that one drops. White's got 13.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Big Cat. His last outing, he had 24 points.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Yep, that one goes. And now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Pirtle, the pass to Big Cat. Screen by Pirtle. Here's Big Cat. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And White kicks to Jones. Smith with a screen on quickly. Jones with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Buzelis. No good. That would have tied it.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Pass to Big Cat. There's the pick. A 3-ball. And Okoro pulls it down. Bulls shooting 48% of their attempts here in quarter number 2. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Raptors with the lead. Pirtle, the pass to Big Cat. 12 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Pirtle to end the cold streak, and he sinks the layup. Pirtle's got his 3rd basket of the night.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors and our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And moving on to some mid-season analysis, let's check out the latest power rankings.
Well, I think for the Raptors, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent there, Shaq.
Well, I don't know if they have the roster makeup to get to the finals or even conference finals. But on any given night, this team is dangerous.
I don't know, Shaq. They look good.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Big Cat.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Bulls trail by 4, setting the floor for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Big Cat in at the 5 down low. Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. To the paint, it's tipped. Ingram. Good work there as it goes. Ingram's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Goes back up. Gets some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Smith's got 13 points.
When Jalen Smith puts it all together, this guy can be special. We're getting a glimpse of that right now.
Big Cat, the pass to Quickly. Ingram a screen on Smith. Here's Big Cat. Nailed from three-point land. Big Cat's got 24 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's White. 13 points in the game. Jones looking for an opening. For three. Smith. Got a hand on it. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto leading by 7. Now Quickly. He's got 5. Here's Big Cat. Ingram a screen on Smith. Clock at 6. Big Cat can't hit. Bulls have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming unblocked at the break. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Buzelis with the ball. 11 points in the game. Driving in. There's the 3.
Oh, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Ingram dishes to Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, Big Cat in their last game against the Pistons looked really strong. He dropped 24. Points and put up double digits in 3 categories. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Jones. White looking around. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Raptors making a switch here. Walters checked in. Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 12. Back to Okoro. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Really left alone that time. White's got 16.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Inside, it's taken away by Smith. Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Pass to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
Toronto leading by 7. Down low, here's Big Cat, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Outside, White. Back to Jones. Pass to Okoro. Over in the corner, White. Shoots over Walter. Out to White. Smith sets the pick for White. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, you need your big to set good screen and be able to get out of it and get a basket. Nicely done.
Barnes passes to Big Cat. Now Dick. For 3. Shed. That's good. And the Raptors lead by 10.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
And here are the Bulls now. Outside, White. Pass to Buzelis. And that one is hammered home.
And I can say, sort of surprising, he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Raptors leading by 8. Barnes outside. Here's Big Cat. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Smith. Outside, Jones. And he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
To the inside. Here's Big Cat. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Big Cat's got 15 points in just the second half.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Here's Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Trains the three-pointer. Buzelis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yes, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Here's Big Cat. He's got 36. Stolen by Jones. Here's Buzelis. And here's Smith. Pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. White finds Jones. Back to White. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no luck.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Buzelis. Out to Smith. Launches it. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Here's Big Cat. Here's Walter. Here's Big Cat. White covering. 6 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot off. Lets it go with the 3. Walter can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 10. Buzelis with the ball. He's picked up by Dick. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And Barnes sends it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact.
For the Bulls, Smith comes in for Williams, and it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. White on the wing along with Okoro. Jalen Smith is out there with Buzelis. And it's Jones in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's White. Here's Smith. Second shot opportunity. That's tipped. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Quickly kicks to Ingram. Here's Big Cat. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Big Cat's got 39.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Ingram. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Okoro passes to Smith. Over Barnes. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Smith.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Barnes outside. Here's Shed. Lets the 3 fly. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Bulls moving the ball around. Right the pass to Okoro. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. 14th foul.
He misses the free throw. When it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors. Quickly the pass to Big Cat. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Big Cat's got 41.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Outside, White. Back to Jones. Pass to Okoro. Outside, White. Smith with a screen on Barrett. Pocket 6. In the corner, Smith with it. And the lead is down inside single digits. Smith's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Spacing the floor. That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this half.
Quickly the pass to Big Cat. Ingram outside. No good with the triple. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls.
Number 20. 3rd personal foul. 15th foul.
And that one falls for White.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Shoots a fader, and it's White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Jones. Down low, here's Smith, and Smith with the stop.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Barrett the pass to Big Cat. Back to Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Here's Big Cat. With a floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Big Cat's got 43 points.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside, Jones. It's White on the wing. Smith with a screen on Barrett. White, wide open. He fires. Again, Chicago.
Oh, you can tell White wanted that one, and he delivers.
Barnes outside. Pass to Big Cat. A 3. And it doesn't go. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Now, Okoro.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Number 20. Fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Bulls, Isaac Okoro. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Okoro. And both free throws good for Okoro. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Barnes outside. That's off.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Jones drives in. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now, quickly. Launches it. White pulls it down. Brucelis with the ball. No good. That would have tied it. Now Barnes. And the layup is off. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Wrestlers a 3. The 3 goes down.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Count it.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
The Raptors with the lead. Here's Big Cat. Barnes the screen. Down he goes for 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
At the line for the Bulls, Jalen Smith. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
And the 3 misses. Now here's Dosumu. Barrett covering.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Jones. Here's Smith. It's in.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and put some misses.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
R.J. Barrett.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Ingram. And they go to the intentional foul.
Isaac Okoro. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Emmanuel Quickly.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Now, Buzelis, and he does not hit. So it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Congratulations on tonight's win, MP. You were looking for your teammates early and often and keeping them involved throughout. Was that the strategy coming in, or did you see something in the game that led to an adjustment?
What? Don't act like you're surprised, Jennifer Quintana. You know I could dime them up, all right? Just depends on how the game's going, you know? If the D is going to give my teammates room to shoot, I'm going to pass it to them. I trust those guys 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
Well, that's a busy schedule, MP.
Hey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. So long.